Our next guest says it's okay to indulge in a few revenge purchases here and there, but do so mindfully because spending can easily spiral out of control if you aren't paying attention to how each purchase will impact your overall budget. Money-saving expert Andrea Warwick is here to give us her advice on why spending should be done wisely so you can avoid going deeper into debt. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me on today.
Yeah, so explain this concept, revenge spending, and why is that a thing this year?
There's a big pent up consumer demand to go out and spend. I think a lot of Americans have felt deprived over the last year. People just want to get out of their house. They want to go out to eat. They want to go on vacation, and they want to reward themselves for, the past difficulties we've all dealt with. The problem is that a lot of people may go out spending money, going on expensive vacations. I hear that the lines outside the high-end fashion stores are crazy. I
Wow.
mean, people are really going above and beyond and buying things that they normally wouldn't to make up for the past year. But when you aren't paying attention, you start spending, it starts spiraling out of control. That could put you in a bad position. Especially if you've taken on debt over.
Yeah, I hear you. I may have been doing a few extra swipes of my own this past month. So you have some money tips, and you say it starts with the budget.
Exactly. Look, I'm not telling you that you can't go out and spend. In fact, it's good for local businesses. And, a little bit here and there, it's not going to devastate your budget as long as you plan for it. So that means finessing your budget a little. Take a look, write down all those fixed expenses and variable expenses, and then see how much extra money you have to put towards a revenge purchase, like a trip or dinner out. If you're coming up short, that may mean cutting back in certain areas. Were there certain expenses you took on over the last year that you really don't need? Maybe extra video streaming services, maybe you no longer need online tutoring, cut those out. One thing I do is if I'm planning a trip or maybe a dinner out with my husband, I may skip my household cleaning service that month. That gives me a few $100s to put towards the other purchases. And I don't mind spending a couple hours throughout that month cleaning up my own home. I mean, that's just an example, but there are different things to move around in your budget.
Yeah, no, that's a good example. Kind of cut back somewhere else so you can spend somewhere else. What else can we do? Because we all love a good bargain.
Exactly. Another way to indulge in a little revenge shopping without blowing your budget would be to swap or look at secondhand items or secondhand sites. So first, check Facebook Marketplace or Facebook. They have buy nothing groups. You may be able to post things that you no longer want and then trade and swap with other people in your community. That might, alleviate some of that desire to go out and spend without spending any money.
True.
Also, ThreadUp.com, eBay, OfferUp, there's Poshmark, Tradesy, and The Real Real. All these sites will sell designer, high-end brands at a discount. So this is a great way to get some of those things that are on your list that you want to buy, but at a major discount.
And how else can we save when all we really want to do is just spend? Any returns that we can get?
Well, one tip that I personally use is saving up your rewards from your credit card purchases and using that to indulge on a splurge. So, for instance, make sure that whatever credit card you're using, that you're getting maximum cash back. So look to see if there's any special bonus deals. You have to actually opt into your credit card reward program for those. Maybe you can get an extra 10% by shopping at a certain grocery store this month. Or maybe now is a good time to take advantage of a new credit card offering extra cash back. So we recently bought a new couch and I got the Chase Freedom card because I got an extra $200 cash back when I spent $500 in the first 3 months.
That's always a good feeling.
A great $200 right off the purchase of that new couch, and it was an easy way to save and stretch my budget. So I always recommend doing that.
And any other tips on how we can maybe help ourselves slow down, because that urge to spend can be pretty instant and quick?
Yes, right. Well, especially when you think about Amazon, it's so easy to buy with one click. Any retail app these days where you save your payment info and you save your shipping information and then they send you notifications when a new sale pops up, those are really tempting and that can lead to a lot of impulse purchases. So I always say to create some purchase hurdles to prevent those impulse buys. That would be turning off notifications on your apps, unsubscribing from emails from retailers that may be sending tempting sale notifications.
Yes,
and
we
also
know those.
details. This way, the time it takes for you to find your credit card, to enter the details, that may be enough time to make you realize, I don't need this and I'm going to just skip over it
I
and
like
save
that
yourself some
one.
money.
Get in your own way. Make a hurdle. Check out more money saving tips online at AndreaWarwick.com.